Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a very special episode on the Onion Poke channel. We are going to do the Make It Rain event from 2026. It is our otter event. I've already seen some very cute stuff, but I'm not sure what's going to be happening in the questline, so I'm pretty excited. Let's get going. So I am in Ul'dah, and right here, so the main Aetheryte's right there. You just come out, and there is this guy, Ollie, I assume, right here that you'll want to speak to. And he has the quest, You Oughter Be There. Why, Master Billy, what fortune that we should meet again. You have been well, I trust? Would that our meeting were under more fortunate circumstances. I'm in something of a bind at the moment, but perhaps that is why fate has guided your steps here. Might I borrow your ear for a moment? As you may have heard, the Make It Rain campaign is in full swing at the Gold Saucer. My peers and I are come to advertise the festivities, but we lack the staff required to cover the whole of Ul'dah. I do not wish to impose, but might we prevail upon you for your assistance? Wonderful. It's a great help to us, truly. Pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give you a more detailed account of these circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. Alright, now I have no idea where that is, so one moment while I figure out where I'm going. Oh, it looks like that's whatever this is. Never seen this before in my life. I'll go to Gladiators Guild, I guess? Oh my gosh, look how cute it is right here. Look at the little otter, he's so cute! This is adorable. This is so cute. Oh my god, this is impressive. I like it a lot. The otters are just very, very cute. People of old... Oh. Is my mic picking up anymore? Hold on. People of Ul'dah, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends, come all the way from the Far East. These are the Globetrotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounds of MGP. Whether you wish to play the Cacpot, race chocobos, or try your hand at Mahjong, there's fun for one and all at the Manderville Gold Saucer. Globetrotter otters, she said? I've not seen their like before, but now I feel as though I've been missing out my whole life. And if we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of these furry little gentlemen? I suppose it has been a while since my last visit. The Auri performer there is Mistress Ajisai. She and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Nagsha. That was a word. I'm told Lord Manderville owed her people a great debt. 'Twas he who invited her troop to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passers-by with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and conditioned, we haven't the hands to cover as much ground as we envisioned initially. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. Points at self. Please give me otter, sir. This must be your assistant. We are most delighted to meet you, Dilly. I'm Ajisai, and this is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand, Usosuke? Dilly here is taking you to roam the city. Pip, pip. You say he seems a trustworthy sort? Why, that's a rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides.
I'm sorry, say that again? I was distracted by your adorable otter.
I can scarcely blame you. The round little eyes, the precious waggly tails, the damp fuzzy heads. Oh, it's all so wondrous. You see, for generations my home village has lived in harmony with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I'm well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. In fact, Mr. Sajisai is an avid conservationist who has dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go toward the Nangshan otter preservation efforts. That they will. It's precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support and yours may save countless otters, so your cooperation would be most appreciated. For promotional purposes, we have prepared you a uniform and a special backpack, not unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. When you are ready, just say the word, and I shall present you with the raiments you require. Awesome. You're ready then? Excellent. Once you've donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke as he makes his rounds of the steps of Tho. Usosuke is possessed of a keen instinct for locating crowds, but given the limits of his vocabulary, we'd like for you to speak in his stead and inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. Olie and I have a meeting to attend, but once we've finished, we mean to canvass the steps of Nald with the rest of the Globetrotter otters in search of the potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. Now be a good little otter for Dilly, oh my gosh. Usosuke. Pip. Do keep a sharp eye on Master Usosuke, my friend. Certain duties require you to transform into creatures or other people, restricting available actions. These transformations only last a limited time, indicated by the Transfiguration status effect. Should the Transfiguration status effect expire, or you stray too far from the objective, you will be returned to your original form. You may return to the starting location at any time to refresh the duration of the Transfiguration status. If it has already expired, it will be granted anew. Okay. So, look at how cute I am. I am adorable. Okay, right, where's the otter? Oh, that's far away. Okay, start running, Dilly. Oh, I have it for 30 minutes. Okay, I thought I was gonna have much more limited time on that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was, definitely a good spot to stop Usosuke. Pip, pip, pip!
Oh, Mother, look! Isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. I see. So they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer. Will there be more adorable animals like him wandering about? Our mascot's a lovable, huggable sabo tender. That sounds like a dream come true. I'd love to see it for myself. Can we go to the Gold Saucer, Mother? Can we?
We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse.
Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Pip, pip, pip.
Usosuke skitters off in search of prospective patrons. Follow him to help him spread the word of the Make It Rain campaign.
Pip, pip, pip.
I have not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? Ah, yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert always did have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiment. And I see you're dressed in some striking accoutrements as well. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer?
You'll love Master Rose's fashion report.
Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You have given me a fresh new perspective on the saucer. And that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say.
Pip, 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 pip.
Alright, good talk. Usosuke sets off once more in search of potential patrons. Follow him to his next destination.
Let me guess, something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. So Make It Rain campaign's returned, eh? Haven't been to the saucer in an age, but I really ought to change that. We owe much more to Lord Godbert, after all. You know Godbert Vanderbilt personally?
Is that a boy? I think it's a boy. The three of us were... Why did I choose that voice? The three of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The Aboriginal Don didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Mandeville changed all that. Hired the three of us and more to help build his gold saucer.
He's shaped like a tube.
Holy crap, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senor Sabo tenders, was it? Senor Sabo tender's a favorite of mine. Him and all he represents. Construction on the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalaman's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite it all, there was an old Lalafellan man among the workers who loved nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. After our work was done and the saucer was built, old Gobbert sought out that man and dubbed him the first Senor Sabotender. Even now, if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Any road, didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it, and don't worry, we'll find time to visit the saucer. Purr. Pip, 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 pip.
With his rounds complete, Usosuke strolls off in the direction of the Gold Court. It would be best to reconvene with him and report to Ajisai. Welcome back, Dilly. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Usosuke. Usosuke. You ought to think Dilly is... Huh? Is something troubling you, Usosuke? Yeah, Mom. No one can say my name. Pip, 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 pip. You wish to learn Senor Sabotender's famous pose? What inspired this all of a sudden? Did aught occur during your rounds? Ah, so that is the way of it. I imagine Usosuke yearns to uplift others in the self-same spirit of Senor Sabotender. Pip, pip. Noble desire that, and one that can feasibly be arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert, and request the tutelage of our current Senor Sabotender. Our patronage has thrived, thanks in part to his efforts after all. Master Usosuke's continued endeavors will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Pip! Isn't that wonderful, Oh, man. We may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Dilly. I'm in your debt. Pip, pip. Oh. Well, then, I believe it's high time we made our way over to the Gold Saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience, Master Billy. Your reward awaits. Oh, hey, I'm at the saucer. That was quick. Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Usosuke. He and his fellow globe-trotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Senor Sabotender was quite impressed with the results, just as I'm sure our clientele will be. What's more, I am pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the Gold Saucer directly to Ul'dah, so to speak, and you are an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Godbert has expressed interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him. Dude, look how buff. Did you guys see that buff bunny that was back there? That might have been a cat girl. they made it. Do it, do it, do it. Heck yeah. That is so awesome. I didn't realize that was a man in the costume, by the way. There he is! This is a cool cutscene, by the way. It feels really fluid.
Dilly! Welcome, my friend, to the Gold Saucer. Otterly tells me you've done us a great service promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, the saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation with which I pride my craft, it's my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold.
It's a baby.
I present to you, Senor Otter, a mammoth crafted in the likeness of our friend Usosuke. This miniature globe... This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. As Otterly may have mentioned, I've pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts, and we are off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. The Gold Saucer is and shall ever be a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I should hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit.
Okay, so for that quest, I received 1440 experience, 382 gil, a Senor Otter minion, and a Senor Otter backpack, which is a fashion accessory. And I received the achievement Golden Globetrotter. Very cute. 10 points. I coughed trying to get that. Alright. So, let me go ahead and use those items in my inventory. So I have Senor Otter we'll use, and then I can summon him in my minions menu. Maybe at the end? No? Most folks will not have as many minions as I do, so it'll be easier to find. He is on page 6 for me, but he's right next to the Otter and the Abroader for any purposes of people who might have those minions. Alright, so here he is in his glory. He's adorable. I really like him. On a Lalafell, he's about to our waist, which is pretty cool. And then we have our fashion accessory for the Senor Otter pack. So you should be able to find that under fashion accessories, and it's right here, so you'll use that. And it just pops right on your back. You'll have a special menu pop up here. And that just means that you have that equipped, so a lot of the fashion accessories have something extra to them. So that's why they have this menu available. And you can change pose, but it's just going to do the change pose action. It doesn't actually have to do anything with the backpack that your character is wearing. There we go. And then last thing, let me check with our prize claim and see if there's anything extra that I can find. Campaign attendant. Let's see, do you have anything? Ah, here we go. Seasonal event prizes. So you can use your MGP to buy different things for the seasonal event. So all of this stuff, as far as I'm aware, is available normally at the prize claim. This is really cute though. So this might all just be at a discounted rate right now. So that was the weapons. The gear is all here, so that's the normal gear that you can buy from the vendor. I do believe it is discounted right now. And then the seasonal prizes other. Let's see what we can get. I might buy as much as I can. Oh, definitely buying that. So it looks like the machines are here. I'm gonna buy the wall advertisements because I like those. Okay, so I got a bunch of the items that you can get. There's some things on there that I can't afford. And then, some triple triad cards, but I don't play triple triad, so I didn't grab those. So let me run to my house and pull some of these items out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull some of these items out and show them to you, but this is all that I saw as of right now on that list. So once again, here is my little backpack. It is adorable. And then once you put your backpack away, so that's the other bummer, you can't have your minion and a fashion accessory at the same time. But there's my minion, so that's Senior Otter right there, very cute. The other minion that you can get using MGP during the event is going to be Senorita Sabo Tender, which is very cute. So she's right here, just like a little Sabo Tender stuffy, pretty much. And then, what we have here is our table that we could buy with a stool, so you can buy as many as you want. The wall, the decoration version of one of the flyers. This is the planter item, so I thought it was an outdoor item, it's not. And then this tiny cactus on the side here is a separate item as well, so that's like a tabletop decoration. This is for ground level. And then the last thing is this dangly right here goes all the way up to a big Moogle balloon. I thought that was adorable, and I know a couple of people will definitely be putting this in their house because they love Moogles. And then the last two pieces are these two Make It Rain posters from previous campaigns as well, which are adorable, and that one has Tataru on it. So that has been the event today. I think, honestly, it went really well. I thought it was really cute. I liked the otter stuff a lot. I think it's adorable. I think that I wish there was, like, a little bit more to do with the gold saucer. It felt like, oh, go to the gold saucer after because we forgot to put you there type of thing. But overall, I like the otter backpack. I like the otter minion. So I think it's very cute. And then having discounted items is always good. But that comes with any Make It Rain. So that's pretty much it. thanks so much for going through this quest line with me and exploring the world of the Make It Rain campaign 2026. I've been the Onion Pope, and I will see you next week with another Final Fantasy XIV video. Okay, yeah, alright, bye!